sapiosexual. That's all you gotta do, be you. Montana Cobain pulling up in the truck. And Lady Alba with the glamorous power touch. We stream live at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Soul Food Sunday, Motion Monday, and Therapeutic Thursday. And some days in between, switch it. Subscribe and bell on so you don't miss it. But if you do, we on repeat on every major podcast application. Interviews galore and more. Y'all know the situation. So book your seat when we turn up the heat with your art for change.
Yes, y'all. And we are live. What's going on, Art Through This and Change Makers? Yes. It's another episode of Art for Change podcast. Today is Take Two Tuesday. Yes, sir. I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual, and my co-host.
You already know it's your boy BU, because that's all you gotta do is BU. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Lady Alba, how you doing, Queen?
I am good. I'm good. How y'all doing?
Blessed and highly favored. Can't complain.
All right.
Yes,
I got a lot to complain about, but I won't, because I'm blessed and highly favored too.
Yes,
and I'm
ma'am.
gonna receive that.
Hey, look, don't say you complain about nothing. What that shirt say?
Get over it. I know that's right.
Yes, ma'am. BU, how was your day today, sir?
It was good. I was off by like 9 a.m.
In the morning?
Yeah, we went to the mountains.
What time did you go in?
At I went in at I got there at 6. So it was like a 3-hour walk in the mountains.
Oh, man, that ain't bad. I take it. And you got paid for all day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take it.
I went home. I was so bored. I was trying to clean, but I already cleaned so much because I've been bored lately. So it's I ain't got nothing to do. I'm going to sleep.
Got nothing to do. I respect that. You had a little health scare last week or so, man. How you doing health-wise?
Oh, I'm better. I'm about 99.7%.
Oh shit! What?
All right.
Last week it was 83.
He said I'm going up, cuz I'm going up.
You know what? Hey, you know what I had to do? I had to get over it.
My boy said he had to get over it. Look here, man. I got shit to do. I can't let this sickness keep me down.
Yeah, honestly.
Yes, sir. Do understand.
But yeah, it was a good day. Easy, light day.
Like that. I like that. Today we got a few topics that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about family. We're gonna talk about making a change, whether it's in your family, whether it's in politics, whether it's in the foundational, whether it's personal, or whether it's worldly. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna dive into today, and how can making a change impact you, or what you're gonna do to make that change. You know, first we got family as our number one topic. So we're gonna go into family, then we're gonna go into political, then foundational, then personal, and then keep it going right on that way. First question I got for my panel tonight: how do you prioritize family in your daily life?
For me, it would be, and it's not even direct. It's it kind of sounds selfish, but it's not as well. I get back and go to work, because that's without that, I can't take care of nothing. Not my family, not me, not nothing. So if it was just me, I could be lazy and not do nothing, barely go to work, go to my mama's house, chill, relax, I probably have a PS5.
PS5.
Yeah, see, I ain't got time to play games, so
I ain't got no time. I don't have one either. I don't have no gaming console.
Yeah.
I speak to young brothers and they be like, "Oh, you don't have a? What do you do?" I'm like, "Well, I got shit to do. What do you mean?"
What do you do with all your extra time?
Man, I ain't got no extra time. What do you mean? What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? I get up at 2 a.m. You know what I mean? And when I get off, it's still shit to do. You know what I mean? We trying to get this podcast off the ground. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build a brand with my poetry. I'm trying to build a brand with my reptiles. You know what I mean? Like,
honestly,
I still got to, if nothing else, text them kids how they doing, because I call them, they don't want to talk to me. You know what I mean? They talk to me 10, 15 minutes and they out the phone. Now, if I text them, they'll sit there and text me back and forth
all day.
You know what I mean? So,
or if they need something,
or if they need something, or they gonna give you a call.
Yeah,
Daddy, I need XYZ.
They try to ease it in there too. I'm like, I just be like, what you want?
Exactly. I already know you need something. It's cool. That's what I'm here. That I understand my role. And I got girls, you know, so they I take pride in spoiling them. You know what I mean? Any way that I can, you know. I have many.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? If I had one, I probably could do a lot more for that one than I can do for my 6. But that's why my ass is up on all ends, because I got to be a multi-billionaire before I leave this earth to create a legacy for these little people.
Generational wealth,
generational industry.
Ooh, switch it up, switch it.
Shout out my boy Marshall. We got our own M. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's my answer though. Yeah, I mean, because we spoke about this before. I gotta take care of me first.
Yes.
You know, because if I ain't good, ain't nobody else under me gonna be good. So.
Right, and we had that conversation, and for the people who don't understand what Mr. BU was saying, I need you to understand that if you was on an airplane and it was going down and the oxygen mask came down, before you can help your little one, you have to first help yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
y'all better wake up and pay attention.
Hey, we dropping jewels on this Take Two Tuesday, man.
I'm thinking Mr. Teaching tonight.
You know, I gotta be on my professor tonight.
He's not just hosting, he teaching. I work
too hard. I still got a PS5. Fuck you mean.
Hey,
by all means.
That's Montana.
Yeah, I can read.
Hey, hop your ass on this panel.
Look.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, you ain't got as many kids as me, Montana. You got time to play a video game. Then me and BU, we got a dozen kids together.
For real.
Just me and his kids is a dozen kids in one. And look, if me and BU walked into a place with his 6 and my 6, they gonna think we on a field trip. They gonna think we got a daycare in this motherfucker or something. These are our kids. What do you mean?
And what gender is our 6 kids?
And we got 5 girls each and 2 boys apart. 1 boy each. So yeah. Yeah, so you talk about 10 girls and 2 boys. Yeah. And the boys are the youngest in both families.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we relate on so many levels.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
On so many levels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And everything happened for a reason, man. Like, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Everything happened for a reason. When we started this podcast, for those of you who may not know, BU was not the original co-host. You know what I mean?
I had to kick the door down.
BU was not the original co-host, you know, but how life worked, BU is the co-host. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's the only one been as consistent with me, man. And I love and I appreciate everybody, because nobody's getting paid for this. So anybody that's here, you know, is here on their own free will when they got time. So I will never, you know, I can only appreciate the amount of time that anybody gave us, you know. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's sticking this thing out with me, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yo, that just told me more of me and BU's roller coaster ride. He wasn't the original co-host. He kicked the door in, and then here I come. Say, what's she doing? She ain't kicking the door in, and I kicked it.
That part.
That shit's still off the hinges.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Montana said, look, man, that PS5 keep me off mofo's ass. You feel me? I respect.
Nah, that's true though.
I respect.
People have their different ways of like coping.
Hey, you gotta have a outlet. You know what I'm saying? Mine is my pen. You know what I'm saying? When I'm frustrated, when I'm had it with my wits with somebody, you know, instead of putting my hands on people now, I'm just gonna verbally assault you in this poem. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this on out of here. You know what I mean? And then, but believe it or not, man, it's a form of therapy because, like, you know, when I get in my writing and I write how I feel or what I'm going through or my emotion or whatever, when I put it on paper, I don't feel it no more. It's like I was able to. Nice. It's almost like I was able to, you know what I'm saying, release that from me. You know,
transfer that energy.
Transfer that energy. Thank you, brother. And I'm the type of person that I don't like to dwell in negativity. I don't want to dwell in anger or frustration or irritation. Like those are not emotions or state of minds that I want to dwell in. You know, so I'm going to try to find any way to get it up off of me because I'm not going to stay mad. You can be mad by your damn self all day because I'm not. You know what I mean? We were hot 5 minutes ago, but after that 5 minutes passed, I'm good. What you talking about? We can't go back and fix it. If we're not gonna come to a solution, let's agree to disagree and move on.
But what you just said, Mr., that's the beauty of having the gift to write or talent to write, yes, because it's not just what you said. It's I'm gonna just expound off it. It's also you're taking that trial, that tribulation, and because you can write and you're thinking about it, you're exercising it to a whole nother level.
Yes, ma'am.
Of understanding and wisdom.
Yes, ma'am.
As you're releasing it, which is a good message to somebody else. Because you truly, I've listened to you. You've shared your stuff. So it's not really just where you're insulting someone. Like I never picked that up, that's the goal.
Right.
But you're taking that experience and you're like, wait a minute, hold up. And you flowing in it and speaking about it in a whole nother way that brings, if people are listening, to a whole nother level of knowledge and wisdom with situations. Ma'am. Yeah, absolutely. That's good.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, Lady Alba, we're going to ask you the question we asked BU. How do you prioritize family in your daily life?
Simple. Family first. Every day, all day. But it gets tweaked. You know, as the children get older, different stages, so the tweak happens. You know, well, you don't need me to sit down with you I don't have to go through your book bag.
Right.
After maybe once you get to junior high. Why you didn't do your homework? Like what? I'm not going through your book bag. Like, you know, I shouldn't have to do that. That's over. You out of elementary. You know, and then throughout the day, even though I say every day, all day, but throughout the day, the tweak is I need to pull back and do what I need to do to balance myself out so I can still partake in this lovely family that I have. But it's always mind and heart family first, and giving my time room to breathe, myself room to breathe in that space in it. Yeah. I'm a gamer too. I do the games on the phone now.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, so sometimes, but I was a gamer when games came out. I was in it when Atari hit. So, you know, so, but so sometimes I have to say, though, put the game down, because you can get caught up in it. It is a good relaxation thing. It helps to block out. But I can tell you, sometimes I experience where this game is not helping. My mind is still exploding on things. I'm not relaxed. So I really need to put the game down and figure out something else right now.
Right.
But yeah, family first, always mind and heart. Be present. It's not always about, got to go taking them here, doing this, whatever you can do. But I think present is numero uno. Like I am here. We might not be going here and this and that, whatever reason, could be financial, but I am here. Me.
Yes, ma'am.
I ain't here with a man or this man, and after that, no, it's just me. This is our house. I'm here. Available to you always. Yep.
Hey, look what my tenant said.
He said, just get on a shooting game.
Oh,
I don't like those, Montana.
She need Grand Theft Auto. You need to play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I
Just
don't like
hey,
those.
just release it. Let it all out. Just let it all out.
Maybe. But I don't know. That might build up something too wrong in me. That might,
You know, look.
No.
You know what you need? You need one of them rage rooms. You ever heard of them rage rooms where you get to throw the knives and break the glass?
Break the glass.
Yeah.
I think that is good therapy,
I hear
especially
that.
for people who have anger issues.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Rage is a
Yeah.
real thing. It's a book called Rage. I advise anybody to read it.
Mm-hmm.
It will tell you a lot
Mhm.
about yourself.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah, or I call
But
or a
reading
war
is
room,
fundamental.
you know, or a war room, guys.
A
Yeah,
war room. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. For me,
But I just to add in, I do sometimes just let out screams. I allow myself to do literally because it's here. So I convince myself to let go and let it out.
yes.
Yeah, for real.
I ain't gonna lie, if you around me and you do that, you gotta give your heads up.
Good. You gotta give your hands up, baby.
Yeah.
What we doing? Scaring the hell
I'm
out
good
of
at
me.
slamming doors too, y'all. If it feels like a storm, which could be synonymous to
Oh,
a
you're a
rage,
door
I'm good
slammer.
at close. Oh yeah, I would take because I try
Oh,
not
man.
to, but
I
I
don't
want
like
to
them
do something
I
that
don't
I
like them door
shouldn't do.
slammers.
So then I just go and I take the door, I look at it, I literally slam it.
You look
Yeah.
at the door too?
Yeah.
I think that's a woman thing. Women love to slam that door.
It's a release because I'm not coming to try to slam something else. So let me slam this door and be done. Sometimes I got to go back and slam again.
Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. So look, for me, how I prioritize my family in my day-to-day life is just like Lady Ava said, and also BU, you know, family is numero uno. You know, the only reason why I'm away from home right now is for family. You know, when I get up in the morning, when I'm laying in that bed at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and my alarm is going off, and I don't want to get my ass out of bed, and I'm feeling comfortable, and I don't want to get the fuck up. My kids is what motivates me. You know what I mean? Look, you know, I didn't come all the way to New Mexico, being 22 hours away from home, to not work, to not provide, to not, you know what I'm saying, give my children a better life. You know, so to me, family is number one. But I want to go a little further, man. When you work with people, you know, 60 hours a week, you
That's
with
your
those
family.
people, you with those people more than you with your family. You know, so for me, you know, so those are your work family. You know, so how you treat those people too, you know, is an extension of how you prioritize family on a day-to-day life. You know what I mean? So you with those people more than you with your primary family. So yes, man, those people are just like you said, those people are family too. You got your work family and you got your home family, and both of them is equally important. Because if I'm on the ride home and somebody from work got a work vest on and they over on the side of the road, you best believe I'm gonna pull over. You know what I mean? You good? You know, before we leave out of work every day, I tell everybody, hey, drive safe. You know what I mean? I want to see you tomorrow, type shit. You know what I mean? And that's just who I am now. It's embedded in my culture. What family traditions do you hold dear, and how do they shape your value?
We got a tradition. It's kind of like a family reunion, but it's not. But it's like we always meet, no matter what, the whole family, Thanksgiving, either Thanksgiving or Christmas, the whole family, everybody. And that's a tradition because, you know, especially in the Black culture, we usually only meet unless there's a wedding or a funeral.
Mm.
You know, there's a death or that. But random days, like we pick random days too throughout the year. Like during the summer, we'll pick a random day. Everybody meet up, and everybody is from out of state. Well, most of my family live in Florida, but yeah, that's a good tradition yearly, no matter what.
Right.
And then OG, that's what my grandma called herself, OG. Y'all know my grandma crazy, but OG, and she makes sure she got to be there no matter what, and she let everybody know. I'm the patriarch of the family. She tell all that, all that stuff. Big boss. But yeah, that's my way.
I love it. I love it. And how does those meetups and those gatherings, how does that help shape your values?
It helps you actually not take your family for granted, and it helps you value them even more because you don't see these people all year, and then you don't know. Everybody got a life. Like I got a life,
Yes,
you got a life.
Yes, sir.
They're not gonna call you say I'm going through this, but when you're with them right there next to you, it's a little more personal, and different conversations strike rather than I'm fucking 1,000 miles away. It's different over the phone than in person. Everybody catch up, stuff like that. So, and that shapes it, and then that makes you realize, damn, I ain't got it as bad as I thought I did. Could be somebody doing way worse than you.
It could be someone doing way worse than you, brother. Absolutely. You ain't said nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Alva, what family traditions do you hold dear, and how do they shape your values?
Yeah, I'm
sorry, you're on mute, Lady Alva.
I'm sorry. I hold dear what I call now, and for some years now, the holy season. Worldly is different names, so I'll give it Resurrection, which is Easter, worldly. Then we have Thanksgiving. I'm gonna do Thanksgiving, Christmas, which is Christmas for those who like Christmas. What's that? And then the New Year. That's the holy season to me, and for many of us, So I hold them very near. How they shaped my values is the fact that I hold that so endearing. It comes from my grandmother, my mother's mother, predominantly, that this is what she did. This is when she come from family of, it was originally 21 children her parents had. Most of them migrated to New York and lived their adult years coming from South Carolina and New York. So we're always they're coming to her house or Brooklyn where some of the siblings are. And then there was a couple in the Bronx, but the gathering was deep and heavy. And, soul food nailed it because I actually have that experience of soul food. So it was a time where whatever age, when you're a little bit, and then you're seeing all of your elders, cousins and everybody together having a good time and food galore, and you just have that. That's when you're very free at that time. There's nothing really that you hiding or trying to. You're just so in such comfort, and it's so soulful that it's really an opportunity for your parents or the elders to really dig in and get to know the little ones. So it really kind of, because I've experienced that too. Like, dang, I was a little too free. They got me to get to tell some stories I shouldn't have told. Tell some secrets I was too honest. But that soulfulness of it and that vibe is highly valuable, and I love it. And then I've kept it up. I have that torch for myself, and I've done that with my family. And it's also a time too, even with me now, like my kids don't concern themselves about coming to see me, the ones that don't live in my house day to day, week to week, or maybe even month to month. It's amazing. I'm like, well, wait a minute, I'm right here in the same borough now. But if I say I'm cooking, here they come. You understand? Here they come. So it's like I got you on that for sure.
Yeah,
and even if I say, come on by, one of them, they gonna ask, are you cooking? So it's like sometimes, okay, I gotta cook for you to come here. I guess so. Yeah, I'm cooking. Right, so yeah, I hope that my grandmother set that path, and she did that all the time. And it's so valuable to me because everyone comes together. You get to know more about one another. You have a good time. You love one another. And, and because day to day, as we live and get older, we get more into living our own lives, So, yeah, that's it for me.
Absolutely. I think my answer is probably is very similar to each of yours. A tradition that holds dear to me was our annual meetups.
I remember those.
What I mean? We would, you would have your immediate family on the actual day, like Thanksgiving Day would be your immediate family. But then the following weekend, we would have like the McGurk's Thanksgiving, and everybody would bring a dish, you know what I mean? And we would have breakfast, we would have lunch and dinner, and then dinner they would do the Secret Santa pull-in for the Christmas get together, which would be the weekend after Christmas that we used to do. And both of those, you got all the elders of the family was there. You got to see how a man and a woman act and maintain that's been together 20, 30 plus years, so learning those core values. You have people who are older than you and telling you, hey, y'all can't be doing this, or hey, y'all can't be doing that. Hey, young man, pull your pants up, and that ain't your mama, that ain't your daddy, that's your uncle. You know what I mean? And so it taught you to have respect. It taught you integrity. You know what I mean? And it helped build the foundation of the person that you are when you grow up. I say yes sir, no ma'am to everybody because when I was a child, we couldn't speak to our adults and say, huh, what? You know what I mean? That was zero tolerance. If my uncle spoke to me and said something, I had to respond with him. If I did not hear him with sir, I couldn't hit the what. You know what I mean? So now it's just embedded. In my adulthood, people be like, "Are you military?" And I'd be like, "Nah." Like, oh my gosh, you was wearing so well. And it's funny that they say that because I didn't look at it, and it was almost aggravating when I was a kid that why I gotta call you sir, why I gotta call you ma'am. But now in my adulthood, it comes off the tongue. That's just how I talk. That's just my verbiage. And that was just values and cores that was instilled, by being around an older generation that had more structure. It was really the village raising the family, and we were more close knit. I knew all my cousins by name. Now I don't know half the family. I don't know none of my cousins' offsprings. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or offspring's offspring. You know what I mean? So, and I've been absent from the reunions for so long that a lot of my little cousins probably don't even know who I am. You know what I mean? And I can't tell you nobody's name per se. So I actually think that that's something that we should get back to, and that I should get back to because other families still do. I'm pretty much an introvert, so I don't do the things as I used to do when I was forced to do them. All of us grew up, and it just seemed like the cousins that are around my age, we all kind of doing our own thing, and we don't show up like we used to.
Mister, I got a question for you because you provoked my memory. Did you experience having to give like all your aunts a kiss or let them kiss you? Like you couldn't even say no? Come on, what you told, boy? Come on over here and give me a kiss.
Yeah. I'm not just kiss on the cheek, kiss on the cheeks, and you had to do the hug, the warm embrace. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wasn't no choice. Yeah.
I think. Go ahead.
Nah, that wasn't just a McGurk family reunion though, because a lot of people used to be out there, including me. Yeah, right? Yeah. I was there.
Everybody brought a plus one or two. So
Yeah.
absolutely, man. And it's all good vibes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the kids did not understand or know nothing about the adult drama. When you were the child, you stayed in the child's place. You know, and I kind of think some of those values is missing in today's children, because I was at the bus stop with my kids, and these little kids that's in elementary schools just sitting there cussing like sailors while I'm standing there, and other parents. And they didn't have no fear, no nothing.
No
You know what I mean?
regards.
Yeah. So no regard. Absolutely. So you're like, yeah, life has definitely changed, because I wouldn't have dared talk how them young fellas was talking, you know what I'm saying, in front of adults. Yeah. And back then, at that time, anybody could whoop you. Anybody could correct you. So you know what I mean? It wasn't, oh, you ain't my mama. Shut up. Your mama finna watch you for disrespecting like that. Somebody else handle you. You know what I mean? So,
But look, here's the extra piece of that too. No, I'm not your mama, but I know your mama.
Hey,
wait till you get home, son.
Look, I used to beat your mama.
They gonna give a report.
You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, listen. Moving into political. What political issues are you most passionate about, and why?
Lady Alva.
See, he know it's broad. That's why he passing it to me. That is real broad. So I gotta swiftly think of which one I want to talk about here tonight. Political issues. Stigma. Is that political? I think it's political.
Okay.
Stigma. Yeah, stigmatizing, which is very close to me as this, and I've other people are talking about it that way. Very synonymous to discrimination. You know, so, and therefore, which even touches racism, and therefore, which even touches prejudices. You know. So yeah, that and it is a political thing, because it's talked about with plenty of organizations, people, even Singularity, myself, one, stand up to talk about it, to stop it. It's across the board in healthcare. It's ridiculous, and it shouldn't be a political issue. It shouldn't even exist, you know, to this depth, but it does. So that's one I'm very, very passionate about, because I think we just need to get to the point to just see ourselves as in our humanity, and let's take care of one another that way.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
Yeah, that's it. I think I answered the whole question. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. I think you did. What is the political issue that you're most passionate about, and why, brother?
I don't know. Are you Democrat or Republican?
I don't have
Which
a party.
one you? Oh.
That I said for a reason. All right, so mine. That's my. I want to know why people pick and choose what they are, and like that's always been intriguing to me, actually, because I'm neither, or I just go with whatever fucking makes sense at the time. Or whatever. But that's been the big issue for me, because then, like, I've seen it divide friendships. I lost friends over just because that's why one thing I'll never talk about on here is politics and racism. Anything else, I'm going to fuck off. But you know, I try to light around this shit. But there's a division with that too, Democrats and Republicans, and like rude friendships and everything. So I was always intrigued about why people pick what they pick. Like, there's people say because they got money they go Republican. There's more people who are brainwashed that go Republican. It don't benefit them at all just because. But yeah, that's my answer.
I respect that, man. I respect that. But you know what I mean, man. I ain't never scared. And I'm a rebel for change. So
Hey.
with that being said, political issues that it's most passionate about would probably be the systematic disparity. And I guess presently, the political issue that I am passionate about is the authority and the way that our current leader is moving. I think that I feel like he's trying to divide our country. I think he does a lot of things to create like rage bait. And I think he just wants to see division. But I would tell all of us that united we stand, divided we fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's treading real lightly on the subject.
I can feel that. I got the feeling from you, but I don't even want to say nothing behind it.
I did not want to get canceled, so that's
Listen,
I want
you can't cancel what God ordained.
That's laying there.
So
I don't want to try to get canceled.
That's true. Amen to that. So let's go, BU. You first.
Hey, bring it on.
How do you engage in your community to influence political change, if any?
I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I should start. I should start looking to it, but I don't.
Right.
I don't like go out in the community and like, hey, do this, do that.
Right.
Maybe I should start. But I don't.
Right.
Ooh, I got a good one.
We all got to start somewhere, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. What you got for me, Lady Alba?
Ask the question again.
How do you engage with your community to influence political change?
Check this out. I just be me.
Hey, come back to me again.
He said, throw that shit back one more time. Hold on.
There you go.
Hey, do you?
Hey, go ahead. I'm a yield, and then I'll continue when you done.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, no, but for real, I be me, the part of me that I know I'm a messenger. I'm a one to stand up for correction myself and to stand for correction to those definitely I encounter with. I'm a community person. I'm a people person. Plenty of people in my community know me. And I talk to them. I can go outside and I jive with them, but I have interesting conversations with them. And I be me and deliver messages all the time. And sometimes even in the supermarket when I'm shopping with the cashier that's checking me out. Here's an example. We have this new bag system, right? That we pay for the bags to put our merchandise in. Never was like that. And for those of y'all that don't come from the generation I come from, and then when you go shopping, you're getting a bag. You don't have to ask. So it doesn't matter whether you're walking, shopping cart, or you're getting in your car because it's in the parking lot, wherever. Your merchandise goes into a bag. You never have to ask. And you didn't pay for it. If you did pay for it, it was already incorporated into the hidden fees, maybe within the merchandise. Who knew? Because that's how sales works, But anyhow, so today is different, right? Because recycling. So now we're paying for bags, and you have a lot of cashiers. They don't just give you a bag. I've literally waited on all this stuff I got. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, can I get it in the bag, please? Oh, you didn't ask for a bag, miss. I have to ask for a bag? I just literally told this lady, I says, no, I think you should ask me what I like a bag. Well, she says, well, how did she say that we pay for bags now and blah, blah. I said, miss, I come from the old school, traditional. And I don't mind that. Some ways about me, well, I'll stay right there. And I made a statement. I pick and choose my battles. She said, a battle? It's not bad. I said, sure, you got good and bad battles. And I pick and choose which one I'm going to pour energy into. And this one right here, I'm not doing that. You're the salesperson or the cashier. I have merchandise. You should ask me if I need a bag, being that you're buying into this new system. So I don't let the system manipulate me like that. So I let her know. So hopefully, and I'm just saying what the message is and what I think is meaningful. Not trying to disgrace her or anything. It's also a teaching moment. If you will receive it, please and thank you. But you have a job to do. I'm the consumer. I come in the store. Nobody asks me what I want to buy. I come in and choose what I want to buy. Your job is to check me out and ask me things that I might need that the store provides based upon my checkout. Because what happened was, and why I had to delve into that, because I purchased already for my merchandise. And then after that, she says, I says, can I get a bag? That's when she said, you didn't ask for a bag. No. So see, you should have asked me, and that could have been under one sale. Now I got to swipe again. So I went into the dialogue with her about that, So being the freedom fighter, I call myself nowadays the messenger and this and that. And, and whatever I speak, I apply it to myself because I'm speaking to myself first. So I'm going to uphold to my word. And that doesn't mean I don't stumble in it, but I'm aware when I stumble in it because I'm going to uphold to my word. So, yeah, that's it for me.
You ever had to put your hands on anybody?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I gotta look to support just that. What I'm saying to me today, when how old was I? I think I was still a teenager. Yeah, I was a teenager, and my mother, I'm with her. She in the supermarket shopping, and this cashier was checking her out, and the conveyor belt that moves. But for some reason, she was putting extra energy into each item that would move by itself on a conveyor belt. She was sliding it down. So I'm noticing my mother asking some of the delicate produce or food items, Miss, could you not slide my stuff down like that? She didn't respond, but she's still doing it. So I said, I don't know what I called at that time. I can tell you how I saw her at that time. My mindset, some young white girl playing games. So I said, did you hear what my mother asked you? Because now it's eggs and bread. And she looked, so what do you, I said, you do it again. You're going to see what you're going to get. I picked up my mother had maybe the 150 roll of aluminum foil. Reynolds, heavy duty. I picked it up and started beating her. Didn't I tell you with the foil?
People like you.
The manager had this was a store in Queens somewhere where I was a teenager. My mother's like, oh my gosh, Ellen, stop. I said, she didn't listen. Yeah, so that, that's just a story because you asked me.
Yeah.
But now I know how to deliver the message differently.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right, what about Mr.?
Okay, so I don't know how we went there, but the question was, how do you engage with your community to influence political change? For me, anybody
that's an influence when you're beating somebody up on with the foil. I'm influencing her. Don't do it to another customer.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. You did some influencing. You sure did. Okay.
I don't condone that today. Just okay. I'm quiet.
All right. I don't want to talk over you.
I'm done. Thank you.
For me, I think anybody that know me personally, know I use my social media platforms as a way of information. If you come to my page, you're not going to see, me share booty shaking videos or funny content. I don't really share too much of that. When you come to my page is almost like the news. You're going to learn something when you come to my page because everything I'm sharing is informative. Everything that I'm saying, everything I'm sharing is to create some type of spark in someone's mind. Even if it's something for them to challenge, even if it's something for them to do their own research, but my page is always putting out some type of political content or, bringing awareness to something. If I see that, a child is missing, I'm sharing it. If I see that there's something going on in the community, I'm sharing it. So that's ways that I give back. And also this platform, anytime that is any type of injustice going on, we talk about it, and we bring it to the forefront. I'm a spoken word poet. If you listen to a lot of my poetry is political. A lot of my poetry is about, speaking against indifference and the injustice. So, like I said, I'm a rebel with a cause, so, and my cause is a positive change. In any way that I can effectively do that, I'm going to do that. Yes, ma'am. So that's the way that I engage with the community to influence political change. Foundational. What foundational beliefs guide your decision making, Lady Alvin?
What foundational beliefs guides my decision making? The foundation of God's word, God's knowledge and wisdom guides my decision making.
Okay, yes, ma'am. What about you, BU?
I would say that too. And listen, I'm not like religious or nothing I believe, obviously. I believe in God, and I'm not like no specific religion. But I agree with Lady Ava. I mean, because I feel strongly like that's where I lean towards. I don't act like it, maybe. I don't know. But it's here. So I lean on that as well, and it's just I know we were talking about gut earlier. It's like, and that's my gut feeling for me anyway. So, and I always go with my gut. So, what you say? That's your second brain.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
What about you, Mister?
Integrity is a core foundation for me. Empathy is a core foundation for me. The older I get, the more empathetic I am, the more understanding I am. And I appreciate the gift that God gave me. God gave me the ability to see things outside of my own perspective. God gave me the ability to put myself literally in your shoes. You know what I mean? And when he does that, it allows me to see things from another point of view that maybe I didn't see before. So so with that ability, I can't judge anyone because because a lot of us don't know what we would do in someone else's shoes. Can I say that you made a bad decision? Of course, we all human. We all can say someone made a bad decision. Can I tell you that I can disagree with the choice that you made? Absolutely, I can tell you I can disagree with the choice that you made. But I can't tell you, and you will never hear me tell you that you're wrong from your perspective. You know what I mean? Like I can tell you that I disagree with that, or I wouldn't do this, or I don't think it's all I because I can't tell someone else how to live their life. You know what I mean? And only thing that I can do is be an example. So I just try to have integrity, which is doing the right thing even when no one is looking, and be empathetic to people in situations and understand that I may not understand,
Honestly,
what I
real
mean?
shit. Honestly.
I have a question for you, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can't tell someone that they're wrong. What about as a parent?
From their perspective is what I said.
Okay. So
I can't
explain.
okay,
Explain more
so
then.
look, so okay, let me give you, so me and my girl is having a conversation, right? And she telling me that I did X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third, and it made her feel this, that, and the third. I can't tell her that she don't feel that way. I can't tell her that from her perspective that that's not what I did, even though I know that that's not what I did, even though that was not my intentions, even though maybe I don't think she does feel that way, but I can't say that. If that's her truth, that is her truth. Who am I to tell you that your truth isn't true?
Okay. I got it.
So I can't tell you that you're wrong from your perspective.
Yep.
I'm not looking at your lens. I'm not looking with your lenses. I'm not looking from your view. So who am I to tell you that you're wrong? Have I ever been there? Did I look at it the way that you looked at it? Do I understand the way that you think? Was I taught the way that you was taught? Was I had the same upbringing that you had? So how can I say that you're wrong? If everything that you've been taught, if all the fibers have told you if 2 and 2 is 4, who am I to tell you that 2 and 2 is 6? Because I was taught that 2 and 2 is 6. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can never tell nobody that they're wrong from their perspective. I can say, hey, man, if it was me, I wouldn't have done that. Or if you ask me,
can you say there's an error in your perspective?
No,
there may be.
No. That's just no. I can't tell somebody it's an error in their perspective. That's the same thing as me telling them that's their perspective. How you gonna tell me it's an error in my perspective and you don't even know where I'm coming from? Maybe
a glitch. How about if you use the word a glitch?
I can't say that there's nothing in your perspective. I can just say that from your perspective. I can just say that I don't agree. That's all I can do, and I can and at the end of the day, I have to agree to disagree. You know what I mean, and move on. It says if you have a quarrel with your brother, he go to the west and you go to the east. It don't say that y'all supposed to harsh it out. The Bible says get angry, but sin not. So it's like I can't say even if you harm me, even if you do me wrong, I still gotta be like, okay. From whatever reason you felt like you had to do me like that, I forgive you. I don't understand it, but I understand that I don't understand, and that's enough for me. We two different people. I would have never crossed you that way. I would have never done you like that. But now I know that that's how you move. So now it's on me on how I want to deal with you moving further. You know what I mean? Now, if I got to create some distance and love you from a distance, so be it. You know what I mean? But you can't never get that same energy from me if you did me a certain type of way. You know what I mean? If my energy was off with you, then I just need to be in a different place where my energy is more profound. Iron sharpen iron. When I'm around dull people and I'm sharp and I'm around dull people, the more I bring my sharpness to someone who is dull, what happens? I become dull.
Get dull. Yeah.
I become dull. So the only way So the only way I can sharpen my tools,
amen.
So the only way to sharpen my tools is to find me some more knives. I gotta find me some more steel. I gotta find me some more motherfuckers cut from the same cloth as me. I gotta find my tribe. We could agree to disagree. I don't understand from your perspectives. Yeah. So if I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong from your perspective, I just gotta distance myself from that perspective because I disagree with it.
I understand what you're saying, but you gave me something you gave me some work to do. No, for real, you gave me some work to do. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Next question is hold on before we do that. Montana, you just gonna creep up in the building, man. What's going on, Montana Cobain?
What's going on? What's going on, my peoples?
What's happening?
Hey, Montana.
Since you're here, my brother.
Do I?
Since you're here, my brother. What foundational beliefs guide your decision making?
Do or drink? No, I.
what foundational beliefs guides my decision making? My belief in God and Christ. Like I can do all things through He who strengthens me.
Mm.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So it's like that played a major impact on my decision making. You know, whether it be, it might be a task where I'm like, man, I can't do this shit, or you know what I'm saying? I might fail, but then I gotta remember I got big standards on my side. So
Okay.
he's gonna make a way out of no way. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Yes, sir. Because faith with size of mustard seeds can move mountains.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Yes. Next question I have for the collective. How has your upbringing influenced your current world view? How has your upbringing influenced your current world view? We'll go with you, be you first.
It taught me to actually just my upbringing just care about everybody. So you see what's going on with the world with everywhere, Venezuela, everywhere. So and it's sad, like we live okay lives, and then to look across the seas and see not even that, you can look down the street and see people like you ain't even got to go far. I could go down the street and see people struggling right now. So and that comes back to the political stage, and people have choices that they don't take advantage of as well. Well, all of us do actually. But my upbringing taught me to care about everybody. Like I didn't really know what racism was. Well, other than like learning about it. Like I didn't learn it from my family. I seen it, but we had a black family, so black love is strong. So we had different races around and stuff like that too as well. But and that's military background as well, so it's gonna be like that. So that built structure for me as well. But yeah, that's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, mute.
Lady Alva, how has your upbringing influenced your current world view?
My upbringing has influenced my current worldview, and it just hasn't gotten to the point of influence my current. It influenced everything about me. My upbringing is all parts of me. From my upbringing, seeing good or bad, making even choices of the good that I say I don't want to take that piece into my adult life. I don't want to exercise that. I have a different vision. But see, because of that, I'm able to explore and have another vision. God planted the seed and born me into this family, and I became one of the limbs. And I am all of that currently.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cobain, how has your upbringing influenced your current world view, my brother?
It's got me looking at the world like this shit fucked up. Because I was raised by my grandparents. So I was raised on a lot of old school traditions and a lot of Southern hospitality, you know what I'm saying, with Pops being from Florida and my mama from Alabama. So I was really raised on that deep South love and upbringing, spare the rod, sport the child type thing, and do right by thy neighbor and all that crap. So when I look at the world today and see what's going on and see how people are living, like I try to adapt to the new, but it's I ain't gonna say I try to adapt to the new. I try to be as open minded as I can. Trying to see why certain people do certain things and see their reasoning for why they move like this or act like this or live like that. But in the end all be all, I just don't get it. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like our conversation that we was having yesterday on the last podcast about, men and princess treatment and shit like that. Like my upbringing, look at that shit like, but what the fuck wrong with you? So my upbringing plays a big part of how I look at the world, and I just at the end of the day, this shit fucked up. It ain't the same.
Absolutely. My upbringing from my grandfather, shouts out to Moses McGirt. That man taught me everything I know. That's my daddy. It's my granddaddy, but that's my daddy. My biological father, he didn't have the courage. So I never had the luxury of actually laying eyes on this man, and I'm 35 years old. But my grandfather, he stepped in a big way. He taught me how to be a man. My granddad taught me how to make money from a very young age. He taught me how to tear a house down and build it back up. He taught me how to fish. He taught me how to treat people. I watched people treat my granddaddy ugly, and I watched him turn around and treat them with grace. And then I watched God favor him for it. So my grandfather was the best example of a human being that I could ever have. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him misharm anybody that didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? He gave everybody grace. You know what I mean? He did anything that he could for anybody. And he can build anything. You know what I mean? He's very intelligent, and he don't raise his voice. You know what I mean? So unless he has to, you know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? And he's a revered and strong man, and he don't have to flex his muscle. So the way that he raised me, have me, just like Montana said, looking at this world, like I'm empathetic, like I spoke on earlier, but you know what I'm saying, I'm also disappointed because from where I stand and from my understanding and from my upbringing, we have a lot more to do, and it's kind of hard to say that without being a part of the action. So like, I'm now more starting to do more action, because what is the talking without the action? So I do want to open up little boys clubs where grown men can actually educate these young fellas and teach them skills that they can have that's going for longevity. You know what I mean? Because what you put in you, can't nobody take it out. So knowledge is power, and power is the key. And you know what I'm saying? I'm in a position now that I want to open up doors to destinies. Going
You
on
said
to
a mouthful.
Yeah, man. The poet get to talking sometime.
He said sometime.
I'll be quiet.
Personally, what personal changes are you currently pursuing, and what motivates them? What is the current change? Go ahead.
Focusing more on my health, like really, like I'm pursuing more, like really focusing more on my health. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that I have an incurable disease and shit like that. Like I'm really like locking in on that. I want to get a gym membership. You know what I'm saying? I do at home workouts and stuff like that, but I want to actually start going to a gym. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the weights or hitting the treadmill, stuff like that, because I'm getting closer to an age now where, you know what I'm saying, more health problems are to occur just to age, not even to negligence, just to age.
Yes,
so, I want to be, you know what I'm saying, with me having kids later on in life and stuff like that, like, I want to still be, I think when my youngest turns 18, I'll be in my 50s. So, right. You know what I'm saying, I don't want to be that 50-year-old father who's, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to nobody else, but that's lipping around. I can't throw the ball with them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I'm really like
Mhm.
keying in on my health and stuff like that. That's a personal change for me that I'm really focusing on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good answer. I appreciate you for answering
Mhm.
that. Lady Alva, what is a personal change that you're currently pursuing, and what motivates that change?
Personal change I'm currently pursuing is that if I'm on a roller coaster, I chose to be on it to entertain myself and have fun.
All right. Amen. I
Yeah.
like that.
Why am I pursuing that? Because I've had enough of the unjoyful roller coaster rides.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Be you. What you got for me, brother?
Mine would be probably. I think I want to start back my pressure washer business actually, or like um find something that's like at home, like what motivates that is like being with my family, but find something close at home actually, and back in Florida,
Mhm.
which I can do that if I do my pressure washer business again. But I mean that
Mhm.
it's easier said than done, but I could do it. Like I gotta motivate myself. Self motivation, I gotta work on that as well. Self motivation. Like
No,
it's cool to hear other people say, yeah, you can do it, but you gotta be motivated yourself first. So
absolutely. Can I ask you a question? When pressure, I know what pressure washing is, but so would you be doing specific things to pressure wash, or
yeah,
how
well,
broad is it?
the way well shit, it's broad. Like I don't know why I stopped
Houses,
actually.
cars, what?
Everything.
Everything.
Mostly
Okay.
yeah, I got in good with a owner of an 18-wheeler lot. So I wash all the trucks in that lot.
Okay.
And that's like cab and trailer.
Mhm. I'm frozen, or we frozen, or he's frozen.
Maybe he's frozen.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
must be because I hear
While we
you.
while we waiting on BU to come back.
That's funny. He's frozen and
Um,
we.
Cobain, man, what is the personal change that you're currently pursuing, and what motivates it? Oh, you said your health. You said your health. My bad, brother. You said it first.
Yeah.
It's
So it's
on you.
it's on me. Yes. Uh, for me, man, the change that I'm currently pursuing is maximizing my fullest potential.
Why is he still on the game?
That's probably my change that I want to make this year
It's
is to
going 11 o'clock
maximize
at
my
night.
fullest potential.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wanna do everything that I'm capable of doing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm capable of so much more. And sometimes I allow procrastination to get in the way of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice.
And what motivates that is these damn children. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of mouths to feed. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
shoes to buy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. I got a lot of college tuitions, and I got girls. So what? I got to pay for all the weddings because I'm the daddy, right? You know what I'm saying? Look, we got prom
That's
dresses.
right.
You know what I mean for every one of them. Look, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Thinking
And
about
it,
that.
yeah, man. And they all like steps, so it's gonna be like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No matter about 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody gonna be
Mm-hmm.
right behind each other, all type of stuff. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my children is definitely my motivation, and my change is just to maximize my ability to make the best of my circumstances.
Nice.
hmm
Yeah, for sure, right on. How do you find personal success, and what steps are you taking to achieve them? Be you.
Um, Personal success. I mean, to me, personal success are like, I don't know if y'all do this, but like there's like I got small goals that I make. Like I don't even tell nobody about it. Like, gotta get this done. It's in my brain somewhere, somewhere in this whatever's going on in there. But like, um, I find that as personal success. Like, and everybody don't have to know your success as well too. People feel like you got to show, oh, I'm doing this. You got to keep people up to date what you're doing. I like silent success actually. That's why I make personal goals to myself. They might be mid-term or long-term or even short-term, but like and then the way I define them, I mean, what's the second part?
Yeah, that was the second part.
And what steps I take to achieve them?
Yes, sir. What
So
steps you take to achieve?
I set a big goal, but I make small goals in between that to get eventually to that bigger goal. Because you can't just go from here to, oh, I achieved a big goal. There's always steps in between to get into that spot. But yeah, that's how I handle it.
Amen. Amen. Lady Alba.
Question again, because I didn't catch the second part either. Like,
yes, ma'am. It says, how do you define personal success, and what steps are you taking to achieve it?
Okay. I define personal success for my children to be okay and flourishing in their lives. And then the rest is about investing in me. That's real personal success for me right now. Investing in me and what I have to give, invest in it and rock on with it and do it. Still I forgot. I must be getting tired. The second and what was the second part
The
again?
steps.
The steps.
The steps. Well, see, when I say things like if I'm on a roller coaster, then I'm on it because I choose it and I'm on it to enjoy it and entertain myself. So if I'm on a roller coaster and it's not because of that, that's the steps I'm taking to get there. I cannot be on a roller coaster where it's not by my choice solely and where it's enjoyment and entertainment because it's such a distraction. It's so exhausting. It takes so much away from me. And then I have to peel more banana peels. I'm still peeling the peelings of my bananas of the old. You understand? So that now I got more to compiled on top of, that I done made success. I done peeled 100 bananas. Now here come 50 more. Now I'm set back. I'm in emotional distraught. I'm tired. It takes more time for me to overcome. So that's why. And those are the steps I'm taking to really be, I guess, introverted within myself to really be closer to God.
Touche.
Amen. Montana Cobain. How do you define personal success, and what steps are you taking to achieve it?
The way I define personal success is it would have to be like what, son? Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, go play the game. Oh, my bad. But the way I would define personal success would have to be no stress, debt free, and a smile on everybody's face that's around me. That would be personal success. Like I'm not stressing about anything. I ain't worried about no bill collectors calling. My kids straight, the lady straight. That's my personal success. I could give a damn about being a billionaire. Of course, I want to be a millionaire, but you know what I'm saying. I'm okay with being a thousandaire. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I never heard that. I like that.
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
me
that. You
too.
know what I mean? Like as long as I'm living
A
comfortably,
thousandaire.
you know what I'm saying. As long as I'm living comfortably and everything is taken care of, and nobody around me wants for anything, I'm I'm happy. I'm at peace.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna, like I said again. Of course, I would love to be a millionaire. I would love it, but I'm okay with being a thousandaire. Don't let that go over your head.
Mm-hmm.
Thousandaire.
Hell yeah. Respectfully. um, how do I define personal success and what steps do I take to achieve it? Personal success for me will be like a perfect balance between career fulfillment, excuse me, and my personal happiness. Um, and I'm still Montana because I like that too. That makes a lot of sense. Everybody around me happy, like my immediate circle. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else is happy as well. To me, that would be the ultimate success, and it doesn't have to be a dollar value on that. It's just that whatever career that I am in, you know what I'm saying, I'm successful in it, you know, and it's able to um, make a living for me and mine. And the steps that I take to achieve that is just like BU said, we take small goals to get to big goals.
Mm-hmm.
Worldly. Now we got the worldly topic. What is a global issue that you feel most compelled to address and why?
American health insurance.
Okay, why is that, brother?
Because we make all this damn, we got all this money, but we in debt with so many other people. But you see countries who are, you know, on the economic scale way poorer than us with free healthcare, and they're taking care of their people. But over here, we getting $80,000 goddamn hospital bills, $10,000 EMS rides and stuff like that. But it's like, how in the hell are we supposed to be the successors of a successful country, but we're charging people for stuff that should be free? You know, I mean, that may not be global. That might just be, you know, well, no, it kind of is global because it
Yeah.
intertwines with other countries and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, you know, people will go out of the country to get their teeth fixed and pay way less. You know what I'm saying? Get
That
just
we
as
do
good
right here in the country.
dentistry. You know what I'm saying? Just get just as good dentistry as they can get around the corner with Dr. Samuel, who's gonna charge you an arm and a leg and a kidney. You know, and you can go down, you know, the DR or wherever, and the price will be a tenth of what you might pay over here. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree. Just to piggyback off that, I want to say, included with that, that causes homelessness too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that healthcare shit and everything, like, you know, and then that you got mentally ill people on the streets because they can't afford their healthcare. Now they're homeless and going crazy.
Facts.
So yeah, just to piggyback off that, that's my answer though.
No, you're right though, bro. Because I was at work the other day, and I was in downtown. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it going. But I was in downtown Raleigh, and it was some homeless people,
and they walking and they talking to themselves, they freaking out, they bugging out, and they digging in the trash can. One dude he got pissed the fuck out because he opened somebody's Bojangles garbage and they didn't leave no chicken in there for him.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying, if he had access to a mental health facility, he would be fed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they want you to pay $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month just to be there. You know what I'm saying? Just like rehab centers for people who are on drugs real bad. A lot of people don't fail to realize that not everybody chose to be on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it might have got slipped to them. Somebody might have went to a party. Somebody might put something in their drink. Somebody might, lace their blunt, and it took them off the deep end, or they decided to try to fit in with the wrong crowd, and somebody gave them some bad drugs, and now they're hooked. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has
Or medical reasons,
yeah,
like
or
they got
medical
addicted.
reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
everybody has their own story, but it's like
Yeah.
it's just
Or
crazy that
broke something. Got
yeah, you know what I mean?
Painkillers.
Facts. That's all I had to say about that. Go ahead, Lady Alba.
Hit me with the question again.
Yes, ma'am. The question is, what global issue do you find most compelling to address, and why?
I'm picking one because I have so many. I got a list of what's compelling for me, but I'm gonna go with tonight. The answer to that question is communication, the art of language. We've fallen so far away of speaking with our intelligence. We've fallen so far away. The majority of in our culture, our children and so forth and so on, they're not speaking from intelligence. It's a very watered down, nonsensical way of communication. And it is causing a lot of trouble, a lot of chaos. It consumes them to where it's a whole loaf that's over them that shouldn't even be there. So I'm gonna, communication is very serious for me. Mm-hmm.
Okay. A global issue that I feel compelled to address would be the issues, the things that's going on in the Congo, the Republic, where is families and children being forced to mine from lithium, for gold, for zinc. Same thing has happened in Sudan, and it is like phase 5 as far as like starvation for the whole country, and thousands, hundreds of thousands have died in like the last 2-3 years. The issues that's going on in the Gaza Strip, the greed for oil from big people and corporations that take from the less to make their pockets fatter. These are global issues that I find most pressing. It's families right now that's being forced to dig for lithium and dig for zinc and dig for gold for us to have cell phones, for us to have jewelry, for us to have these luxuries of life. People's lives is being taken. Those are global issues that I find pressing, and anytime that I get a moment to speak on it, I want to bring it to the forefront.
Yeah. May I just I want to just reiterate that, just in case if someone knows, communication is global. If anyone out there didn't connect with that.
Yeah, we didn't. No one said we did.
Not you guys here. Out and beyond our viewers or viewers to come. Yeah.
Right. All right, Lady Alba, you want to run through our fun facts for tonight?
Okay, why not? Seem like that's my task. Art facts of or historical events on January 13th. 1930. The first issue of Harper's Bazaar was published. 1982. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. 1958. The first Miss America pageant was televised. 1936. The famous artist Salvador Dali painted The Persistence of Memory. We just spoke about him too. Was that he was in a fun fact for some yes
I don't think
one
it was
day
Salvador.
recent.
Maybe I don't think it was Salvador.
Well, the name Dali is rings about. Okay, but 1970. I mean, he might have been a duo, and in the place.
Right.
Yeah, he a double hitter. 1978. The iconic Saturday Night Fever soundtrack was released. 1992. The opening of the Museum of Contemporary Art in Los Angeles. 2004. The famous painting Girl with a Pearl Earring was returned to Mauritius in the Hague, or that's Hague, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
After a traveling exhibition. I always feel I'm so at this point, if you don't know how to pronounce, just ask BU, because every time I don't, he got me like, yeah. So where was that? Okay, the Hague. I got it.
8.
Yeah. Okay, 1967, the Summer of Love concept began taking shape in San Francisco. 1998, the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam opened a new wing. 2010, the unveiling of the Giants Causeway sculpture in Northern Ireland. What is that?
You're going to Google it.
I sure am.
Google it. Celebrity birthdays, Lady Alva.
Yes, sir. Celebrity birthdays on January 13th, 2026. Liam Hemsworth, born 1990, an Australian actor known for his roles in the Hunger Games series and The Last Song. He gained his fame for his performances and relationships in the public eye. Kate Middleton, born 1982, the Duchess of Cambridge, known for her charitable work and role in the British royal family. She has been influential in promoting mental health awareness and early childhood development. Patrick Dempsey, born 1966, an American actor famous for his role as Dr. Derek Shepherd on Grey's Anatomy. Dempsey has also pursued a career in motorsports. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, born 1961, an acclaimed American actress and comedian celebrated for her roles in Seinfeld and Veep, for which she has won multiple Emmy Awards. Orlando Bloom, born 1977, a British actor known for his roles in The Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean franchises, as well as his advocacy for environmental issues. I want to say, just because it sparked my mind, they put here classified Patrick Dempsey just as in Grey's Anatomy, but he, for me and a lot of us, he sparked in a movie, something about 16, I think it was, the younger him then. Yeah, that's when he really caught our eye.
All right. Before we get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen, hey, do y'all got something positive for the people? Let's go around the panel. Montana Cobain.
Always.
Chin up, chest out. No matter what life throws at you, you get through it.
Yes, y'all. Be you.
What did I hear today? I heard this somewhere today. What was it? The best apology is changed behavior. Take it how you want it.
apology is change behavior. I love it. What you got for me, Lady Alva?
Don't box me in. Receive the message.
I like it. I like it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for locking in with us. We appreciate you, Art, through this and change makers. Man, this has been another episode of Art for Change. Yes, y'all. Hey, look, don't forget to like, subscribe, to tell a friend to lock in with Art for Change. We go live on Mondays, on Thursdays, and on Sundays at 9 p.m. and sometime in between, like we are today. So you never know, man. We always have artists come in and check in with us and professionals. So you never know who we're going to have in the building, man. So this is why hit that bell and tell a friend, man. Art for Change is in now, y'all. Yes. But until next time, don't forget to go to our highlight section in our Instagram page, the official Art for Change podcast. If you go to our Instagram page in the highlight section, we got some discounts for you. If you go to Molly B's in our highlight section, if you go to take you straight to her website, Molly B's has artisan cookies. They come straight to your door within 2 to 3 days. They are very inexpensive. And on top of that, you get a 10% discount on the entire website. And they are delicious. Hey, you heard it here first. Also, you got Old Glory. If you're the type of person like graphic tees, just like this one right here, Old Glory got over 30,000 different items on their website, and you get everything on the entire website for 15% off. Just make sure Art for Change is in the promo, the same with Molly B's. And also, you got to wash some cookies down with something, so you might as well get you some Patriot water. They got oxidated water. They come in 32 ounce bottles. They come straight to your door, fast delivery. Listen, crystal clear water, baby. 10% off the entire website. Just make sure Art for Change is in your promo. But before we get out of here, man, listen, we all have the power to spark change. You know what I mean? So instead of trying to spark the negativity, we can always spark positivity. So be that light and shine, baby. Until next time, peace and love. Art for Change, gang. We out.
Thug life.